guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm trying out a company that's new to me. I don't know how new the company is like altogether, but I've always wanted to try, is it Clionadh Cosmetics? That's how you say it? Because it's very different. Yes, Clionadh Cosmetics. I've always wanted to try them, but they're quite pricey for a lot of their duochromes, multichromes, shimmer like single eyeshadows, and I'm like, gosh, I really just don't want to pay $12 for like one shadow, right? So I was watching a video on YouTube. It's been a while. It was probably back in like November, and we're in January now. I know I'm a little slow. So anyway, I was watching a video and this girl was doing a comparison of Clionadh shadows to this brand called Looxi. It's Looxi Beauty. So I was like, oh, I've never heard of them. So I went on their website and I was like, oh my gosh, I had taken note of like the comparison shadows that this person was doing. And I'm terrible. I can't even remember her name. I could probably find her video and link it below so you guys can like watch that for yourself if you want to. I'll try to find it in my history. So then I went on this Looxi Beauty, or is it Looxi Cosmetics? Looxi Beauty? I don't know. It just says Looxi. So anyway, you gotta click over on more. It's not just under eyes, but if you click on more and then go under shimmers, it shows like all their single shadows and a lot of the shimmers, and there's so many, and they're on sale for like $2.50. So at the time, I think they were on sale for $2.50, but then they also were running another special with like a coupon code, like if you ordered so much. I don't know. I feel like I got some of the shadows for $1. So I ended up purchasing all of these shadows just in hopes that they were going to be amazing. And I was like, for, $1, $2, I was like, this is great. So I purchased all these shadows. My daughter had actually got me these Z palettes. For some reason, they had them somewhere in her store. I guess they were on clearance, but she got these for like $2. So I don't know. It's just one of the magnetic Z palettes, and I just threw them all in there. Really no rhyme or reason to it, but that's just what I've done so far. And I'm a little behind. I have a lot of organizing and decluttering and things I'm trying to do right now. I just can't keep up with it all. So anyway, I thought I'd test out these shadows today to see how they do, and I think I'm going to pair it with my Shop Miss A single shadows that I have in this palette, because I'm not really sure what kind of look I want to go for on either eye, but I was like, there's a good range of mattes in here. So anyhow, if you want to see what I do with these shadows, then just keep watching. I'm gonna zoom you all in. I think at first I just, you know what, I was gonna say I want to go something neutral, but I really want to try out, don't judge me, my finger went into, is it gonna, oh, that's so bright it's not gonna show it, but I stuck my finger in this shadow by accident and took like a chunk out of it. See down here by my thumb how there's like a chunk. But anyway, I think I really have been eyeballing these yellows. So I know I want to use some of the yellows and probably some of the greens, but then I'm like, I need to use some of like the regular neutrals because not everybody likes yellows and greens. And I want to give a fair what's the word? I just want to be fair to all the shadows. I don't know. God, I feel like, I don't know. I was reading something and they're like, you go through early menopause and they're like word finding, and I'm like, is it the OCD? Somebody asked me months ago, he's like, do you have ADD? And I was like, I don't know, probably. Like, I've never been diagnosed with it. But then I'm like, what is it? My nose is really itchy right there. Just another side note, it's probably the ADD because I jump around all the time. I try to keep it to a minimum on camera, but I am sorry because sometimes I know I can't, and it probably drives some of you crazy. But anyway, I'm itching here because I've been going through my foundations because I'm like, I just don't use all these, and I put one on my face and I was like, this stinks, so I wiped that off, and then I used the Cover FX. I'll link it below because I don't have it in front of me to tell you the name, but I don't know, it feels like super oily. My face is itchy right there, so that one might be going in the trash too. It's probably old. So anyhow, I don't know, I just want to use a fair range of colors. Maybe that's what I was trying to say. Anyway, but I know I'm going to use these yellows. So, you know, I want to use the purples and the blues and the greens. So anyway, I want to go in with something really light. So I'm going to go in with this Shop Miss A shadow in Julius. This neutral here. And I think I got these Shop Miss A single shadows for like $1 as well. They do run really good sales. She'll run sales like 11% off or what have you. And they sell Z palettes. I think I got this empty Z palette for like $6. Look how nice that went on. Super nice. So let's just get into it. I can't wait to dig into these shimmers. I know I really want to use this one, so I think I'm just going to go for it. This is Margarita. That's literally what it says. Margarita. Ah. So I'm going to go in with this color first. I have not tried these. I have not swatched these. I don't know if they're going to go on nicely with a brush. I'm going to have to use my finger. I can tell you now it's like super chunky. So be careful digging into that. I'm going to go right in the center. So I really can't say for Clionadh cosmetic shadows because I've never used them. Again, this girl was just swatching them to show the comparison of colors to similar shades from this Looxi Beauty company. Ooh, that is so pretty. I don't know what my infatuation is with yellow recently, but I am really drawn to yellow shadows. So that went on really nice. I want to see what happens when I get it wet. And I'm just using my Morphe Luminous setting spray. Ooh. Oh my, I think it just had a very large chunk. I didn't realize. Right there. That is super pretty. That'd probably be pretty just as like one shadow on the eye, like those monochromatic looks. But you know me, we're not doing that. No, we are not. Oh, these colors are so pretty. What do I want to use? Ooh, there's a pretty orange here. There's this pretty green. Ooh, do I want to use the blue? I went kind of wild here and went a little further out. Do I want to use blue in here? I don't normally use a dark color in there. Do I want to use blue out here? I'm going to go in with Emerald City. This greenish yellow here. And I want to go on this inner corner. Oh no. That's what I was afraid of. They look super similar because it is a greenish yellow. See if I can build it up. I'm going to get it wet because I guess it's got yellow in it. So I said, oh, this greenish yellow. They're going to be too similar to really see a difference. I mean, but you can see how it applies. See how similar they look? I mean, you can see a little bit of difference of green here with the yellow here, but they do look super similar. I think for the outer corner, I'm going to go in with this color here, which is DTE from Shop Miss A. I think somebody told me what that was called, and I don't remember. We're putting this out here is going to pull. Anna may have told me what DTE is, and I cannot remember off the top of my head at the moment, but it's really pretty. Down to earth, is that it? Is that it? Down to earth. So I'm gonna leave that like that. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that first color in the center. I'm just gonna tap it over. That turned out really pretty right there, putting that shimmer over that that matte. That was really pretty. Now what I want to do is go in with Blue Jay, and I want to put that all underneath. And I think I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe brush. It's like a small pencil brush. It's slightly dense though. This color is slightly chunky, so I feel like I'm going to get some fallout, but let me see. Did I get, I did. I got shadow all over my nose. Alright, I'm gonna have to get this wet because I feel like I'm making a mess. It's super pretty though. Let's see what salted caramel looks like. Salted caramel, salted caramel. I'm gonna pick that up on, I don't know, this Sigma Waterline Liner Brush E17. It's just a small, almost like a small flat definer brush. I don't know, I'm not really picking up on this brush. Might not be a good brush idea. I think in these colors, I'm gonna get it wet because it's got a big chunk hanging there. I feel like they adhere a little better when you get them wet, but that is so pretty. Applying really nice. That is super pretty. I think I want to throw on a little bit more of that green, that DTE out on the outer corner. And then I'm just going to go ahead and then bring it down a little bit just to make that a little bit more cohesive. I'm going to do a once over for a blend. I think I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to go ahead and hop over to the other eye. See, I have lots of blues and greens. Ooh, I do have this orange and this blue that are really pretty. Orange and blue, and then maybe this pink underneath I could do. And do some kind of situation like that. So I'm gonna go in with July. It's like a peachy tone nude, neutral color. These Shop Miss A shadows do apply really nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with, I get in here and I'm like, which one? I think I'm gonna go in with this one here. It is called Prom Queen. I'm gonna pick that up on this Morphe M124 brush. I think this is more of like a metallic or a shimmer. It says if you want to know more about the color, just go to their website. That's what their little sticker says. This one's super soft. Let's pick up a little bit. It looks like it'd be a nice color. Nice like icy blue. That's what it looks like. I wonder. Ooh, it's super creamy. That's what it looks like. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get it wet. I think it's more like that nice metallic-y blue. I'm gonna clean that brush off. And then I'm gonna go in with Many Moons. It's so pretty. What do you guys store your brushes in? I find like, I think I have way too many brushes and they sit out and like, I feel like I have to dust my brushes. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna pick this color up on my finger. That's what it looks like. That is so pretty. I'm gonna get it wet. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that prior blue. You know what? I kind of want to go in with Snow Cone. It's similar, but it looks like it has a little bit more shimmer to it. So I'm going to pick up, here's the back of it. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that and go over Ooh, it's a little lighter than that prior color. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's just a smidge lighter. So I actually feel like I can see the difference between those two. I hope you guys can, because I can on here. Pick up a little bit more of that orange. Just get a nice blend right there. And then let me deepen up this outer corner. What do I want to use in the outer corner? I think I'm going to go in with this color here. It's Cloudy. This is a Shop Miss A. And I'm going to use this Blend Bunny B1 brush. And I'm just going to deepen up this outer corner. Like that. Probably could have done my outer corner first, but I just really wasn't sure what I was going for. So now I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that orange color. Did I say Many Moons? Pick that up. Blend that into that matte color. I'm going to take that first brush, soften this edge. So like I said in the beginning, I wanted to go in with this pink. It's called Cookies and Cream. I'm going to pick that up on this AOA Studio F16 brush. This kind of looks like a cotton candy. I'm going to get it wet because I don't feel like I'm getting a whole lot of payoff. I'll put on the inner corner. It's very light. I could go all the way across, but I just don't think it's gonna be a deep enough color, so I'm really gonna see anything. So I think so many options. Let's see what this color looks like. It's called Splash. I'm gonna pick it up on that same AOA Studio brush. I feel like it kind of looks like the color I got here, mixing the orange color over this deeper blue. I feel like it kind of looks like that. Again, this isn't my typical eye look that I would do with all these shimmers. I was just so excited to try to use as many of these shimmers as I could to show you guys what they look like and how they did, especially if you're like, oh my gosh, $2.50, let me go on and order some. Now you have an idea of, hey, it's pretty consistent all the way across the board with how they apply and how they look. So maybe you could just have fun with it when you go on that website, if you choose to. You know, again, this isn't my typical like, hey, let's do shimmer literally everywhere that you possibly can. But why not? It's so much fun. So much fun. I feel like I wish I could get another color on here, but I really can't because I really want to use this color too. Under the Sea. Under the Sea. But I have nowhere to put it. Next time, I suppose. Next time. There's a lot of colors. Like I said, I have a lot of colors. So, and I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9. Is that right? I used nine shimmers. So, not bad. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara because it's getting late. Maybe some eyeliner, do something on my lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. I don't know why I find this so funny. It's so I don't know. It's so much shimmer. Like, I was wearing my rainbow colored glasses today, and I feel like if I was to put those on right now with this and then my different colored Nikes that I have, people would be like, oh boy. I don't know. And not quite on the level of like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Like, not like that. Just, I don't know. It's fun. It's like fun, but there's always that there is always that element of like being outside your comfort zone and being like, oh my gosh, this is a bit much. So don't misinterpret what I say, but I'm not thinking too much into it. I'm not going anywhere. This isn't normally what I would do, but anyway, this is the finished look. I'll go ahead and close my eyes. I'll go ahead and cover one eye so that you could just see, you know, a little bit of that color combo. And then I'll cover this eye, so maybe you just see this eye. I just went ahead and threw on that caramel latte lipstick by L'Oreal. I think it's like $7.99. Yes. Caramel latte. And I think it's just this like, has a little bit of shimmer to it, like a sheen, like a shiny essence, but I used that Noctilucent palette, and I think I had got a little bit too much here on my Cupid's bow, and I think it transferred down onto my lips, and that's what's like also mixed in with that lipstick to make it look like that. So I don't think that's 100% just that lipstick, plus I had a gloss on. So anyway, I just went ahead and did mascara, and then I went ahead and used this ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in Exit. It is literally just a pure white. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go with white. Let's open it up. Let's see if it really makes those colors pop. And I think it did. I think it did. So let me go ahead and zoom you out. We'll talk about it. So here is the eye look from afar. So again, I can see myself down here in a mirror too, and I'm like, oh goodness. But aside from that, again, I can't stress this enough. This is not a typical makeup look I would do. And again, in a lot of my videos, I tell you guys, I don't do these looks specifically to be like, do this look. I do these to show you how the shadows perform, what they look like, to give you a why do I like, there's a word I'm looking for. I just want to give you a good range of the colors. So that's why I try to use so many colors at one time, to give you like a fair demonstration of a lot of them, so you're not just like, oh well, you only showed 2 shadows and they sell like 75, you know what I mean? So I try to use a lot of them, a good color range I try to throw in, because you know, not everybody likes blues, not everybody likes greens. So that's why a lot of my makeup looks end up looking so blown out and so dramatic and so extra. One, I do like colorful makeup looks. I do like blown out extra eye looks. Yes, I can't deny that, but I also try again to throw in as many colors as I possibly can. That's not my normal like day-to-day makeup or everyday makeup everywhere I go. I don't use 9 colors in total and do 2 different eyes, you know what I mean? So I just want you guys to understand that I just tried to use as many shadows as I possibly could, because again, you're not getting these shadows just to do like a one and done look. You're gonna have to use them with something else, because none of these, I mean, unless you like to do all shimmers, then you do you, boo. You do you. You do whatever you want, but I like a mixture of mattes and shimmers. Most do, but you know, I don't want to say that. People be like, oh, don't think too much into that statement. You can do whatever you want. So I think there's just a lot of shimmer. So these colors to me are things that you're going to add into your collection when you're like, hey, I want to use this specific shimmer or whatever. This is not just an all-inclusive one and done type of palette or deal. This is called Mimosa, and I can't remember if I just went out on a whim and was like, hey, I want that. Like, I can't remember if this is a highlight. That is pretty though. That might be a highlight that I just threw in. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Yeah. I don't think I still had any there. Is it gonna be? No, mind you, I already had something on my nose. I don't know. There is way too much right here on the tip of my nose though. That is so bright. Yeah, this is Mimosa, in case you're wondering what this very large one is right here in the palette. I just can't remember. I'd have to look there. it just says a light golden champagne, vegan, shadow sold individually. I don't know, so I guess it was a shadow. I just didn't realize it was such a large shadow. So anyway, yeah, whatever. You can use it for whatever you want, but it's really pretty. Like, I feel like it'd be really pretty as a highlight. So anyhow, I really liked all the colors. Now, again, I don't have any of Clionadh's. That word really throws me off because I don't feel that that's what that looks like. So my brain is like, that's not what that word says. It says like Clionadh or whatever. Like my brain cannot process that name. I don't know. It's got me all thrown off. So anyway, I don't have any of their shadows, so I can't sit here and compare them. Hopefully you guys, if you have some of them and you're like, hey man, I'm looking for some new shadows that are more affordable, less expensive, these shadows at $2.50 I think right now are absolutely wonderful. Like, I think they're great. I'm not getting, you know, transfer up into here. They applied really nice. They blended really well amongst each other. Again, that was my own error. I can see the green when my head's like this and then see the yellow here, but I think they were just too similar colors and tones to put next to each other. I think they blended nicely over these mattes. Like, it was beautiful. So I think, in all honesty, these shimmers would be a great addition to your makeup collection if you feel that you need some more shimmers. I don't know. I always need more shimmers. I don't need them. I always want them. I always want more shimmers because I love shimmers. Like, as you can see, I'd wear shimmers. I have to, like, all of my eye looks always have a shimmer. I very rarely ever do a matte eye, like all matte eye, and if I do, it's a struggle. It's a struggle to not put on a shimmer. So anyway, go check out this brand. And it was really neat. Oh, I don't even have it here because I purchased like so much. She actually sent me like an all natural like body exfoliator with like coffee and some other things in it. So go check out the company. I'll put the website here so you can see it and you go check them out. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers. We are doing beautifully. We are almost to 600 subscribers, so I need 3 more people. So let's pull it together and do this. Let's reach 600. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you've tried this company and you're like, hey, I love them, let's talk about it. If you've tried them and you're like, meh, let's talk about that too. Let's just have some interaction. I love talking to you guys. And that's about it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.